Man.
And then it could glitch right in the middle of your race, and so everybody would be on tenterhooks and not know. They'd be like, "Oh."
Yeah. And then when it catches up, it'd be like, wow.
That was the most amazing race ever.
Yeah. See, like there, we just went to 3,000 kbs. It's like, wow. Catches up. And you get to see at the finish line, miss half the race, get to see the finish line. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That's a moneymaker right there.
Yeah.
Yep. That'd be
You're welcome, Hollywood.
That'd be a worthwhile cause. Yep.
Worthwhile cause. I don't know. So is your little budgie that's hardly flying? Is he an old one, or is he just kind of like, I don't know, injured or something?
Maybe he's the one who scuffled with the mouse, took care of the mouse, got injured.
He's a veteran.
He's an MMA fighter. Yeah, he's a veteran. Well, you can imagine the Budgie Congress is not going to pass any legislation to support him anytime soon.
They're just going to put a yellow ribbon on the bird cage. And they'll be like, I think my job is done here. I put this yellow ribbon there.
I bought me this yellow ribbon from overseas to show my support for Budgie veterans.
My work is done here.
Yes. Yeah, there will be no disability compensation for the Budgie from the Budgie Congress.
You want compensation? Didn't you see my ribbon?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I recognize your pain and suffering.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
Yeah. Hobble over there, Budgie.
Move out of your way? I don't think so.
Aw, poor little Budgie. He's a little wrinkly Budgie.
How cool.
Yeah.
Oh, blue ones.
Oh, they were just born this year. They're little babies.
Little smudgy budgies.
Smudgy Budgie.
Little tiny fellers.
Smidgy Budgies.
Smidgy budgie.
Smidgy Budgies.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Here in Florida, well, in all the states, I guess, and maybe over in the UK too, they sell, what do they call them, teacup pigs and mini pigs, which is a total lie. They're just pigs. They're very large, just pigs. They're just tiny because they're babies.
Yeah, I mean, a regular pig, when they're born, they're like a little peanut. So
you have all these people going,
that's a
they
big
swore
teacup.
to me it would only get 12 pounds. It's like 250 pounds now.
I got my teacup. It's a lot of tea.
Can you believe that person on Craigslist lied to me?
Who would have thunk it? How funny.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me mimicking Kennedy, today was her first day of school, back to school.
I know. After having summer. I'm kind of thinking, I think she'll enjoy it still because she's what? Kindergarten?
Oh, always in his birdhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a little Barry White playing in his little birdhouse? It's like chirp, chirp, chirp. That's the equivalent of meow, meow, meow.
I'm very curious. Can I tell him the Meow 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 story?
Oh, that would be funny. Yeah.
So when my dad was a kid, my grandmother had a Persian named Prissy, Persian cat, and she decided to, I guess I needed to clarify that, a Persian cat, as opposed to like she had enslaved a Persian or something. No, she had a Persian. She had a Persian cat. Sorry. I mean, it's the South. You never know what weird shit goes down.
Okay, so I'll give you that.
So she had this Persian cat. Is that my mother?
I think so. Hello.
So my mother thinks her doctor's appointment is now and it's in an hour. So that's good times. So when my dad was a boy, his mother had a Persian cat and she wanted to mate it, get little kittens. So she asked, she had to go out for an appointment and she asked my father to supervise Prissy and the would-be suitor. And he did, but he was a teenage boy, so, his supervision was just basically sitting there. And this tomcat was talking to her. You want to do the voice? And she was hissing and not having any of it. So he sat on top of her, just holding down her shoulders, and continued to
Meow, meow, meow.
And Prissy is fit to be tied, screaming her head off, hissing. The meow meows continue.
Meow, 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 meow.
And then her tail went up. And we were into business. And a few weeks later, we had kittens.
You might want to have a chat.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. So we are looking at right now, past the Meow Meow story, an appointment that my mother-in-law has, and she's thinking it's earlier than the appointment actually was. So you might hear her having a chat back there. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how to top the Meow Meow story, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a cup of coffee. We'll take a quick break. I dare to take a break because we've had a decent stream. But I'm going to grab some coffee and be right back. Please stay with us, Solomon. All right. Well, hopefully you had a chance to get you some coffee. We still have green lights across the board, so we're going to try to continue for, maybe another 40 minutes, 42 minutes. We'll see what happens. When we started earlier this morning, we were talking about some of the news from the weekend, and we were referring to the House bill and the Senate bill, the PACT Act,